You are now witnessing the 18th live coverage and watch along on the In This Corner podcast. It's your host, the legend Todd Finney himself. Y'all know what the slogan is, no BS boxing. Hey man, I got my boxing nephew and my co-host in the building with me, Chris G. What's good?
Not a whole lot. Just trying to see this Fundora 6'6" at 154, bro. That's still crazy to me.
Facts, man. We are covering the Tower Inferno Sebastian Fundora versus Brian Mendoza. This fight is in Carson, California.
You know what drives me nuts, dude? He doesn't use his reach. He has more reach than literally everybody, dude, and has more reach than a lot of heavyweights, but literally insists on fighting on the inside, which I mean he's good at, but it's like he could make the fight so much easier and take way less damage. Um if he fights
Facts, man.
close, Mendoza's really is pretty good on the inside, so he I I wonder what the odds are on this fight. Let's see. Mendoza versus uh Fundora.
We give a who shout out to
Odds.
Ryan Haney. Ryan Haney in the building tuning with us. Who shout out to Ryan
Dude,
Haney.
the odds don't give no chance to Mendoza, dude. That's a little surprising.
Let me get in the next comment before we start. Scott 70 in the building. What's good, Ty and Chris? Should be a good fight. Yeah. I got Fundora by if he fights in the inside, then I got it going the distance. But if he uses his reach and stuff, then I got this fight being stopped. I would say from 5 to 8. So who shout out to Ryan? Who shout out to Scott? Appreciate you guys tuning in, rocking with us for sure. Yeah, and I want to give two shout outs, man. I want to give shout out to Darla Harley for subscribing to the channel. I want to give a shout out to my guy Lamont Cooper for subscribing to the channel. And like Ryan, Scott, everybody that's tuned in, drop y'all, round by round predictions. Brian Mendoza, he got a nice stoppage over, Rosario, but we all know Rosario is real weak to the body.
Very.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a former champion, so but he
Still,
is
still, still,
retired.
still good. Still good win though. Dude, retiring at 27, dude. That's kind of insane.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
He didn't even get to reach his prime, dude. Technically, the prime is supposed to be 28 to 32, bro. He didn't even get to reach his typical boxing prime years, or 28 to 34, I would say.
Yeah, but at least he did become champion, and he had 2 belts, so that's a good thing. Yeah, for everybody tuned in, man, the top rank card, pretty much everybody got a stoppage. Keyshawn Davis got a stoppage. Uh, Jared Anderson, he got a stoppage, and then from what I'm hearing, Shakur Stevenson got a stoppage. So everybody on the top rank card got a stoppage. So congrats to those guys. It looks like Fundora is just jabbing, like Mendoza is it's just more like a fill out round, but it does look like Fundora is kind of, using his reach.
I agree. Mendoza's doing, has some good movement going on too.
True. This Fundora's height is so crazy, man.
I think I see David Benavidez' dad in the crowd.
Yeah.
I
Does
don't
he
know if
have on the
he's.
red hat?
Yeah, I think that's him, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see him too, but if that is him, but I don't know. Heard it get in the comments. Ryan Hanley says, fill out round. I score the first even. The Chris, man, that's Ryan Haney. That's the guy that beat Resident Evil. Hey
Man,
Ryan, hey Ryan. I told Chris I beat the game, right? And I sent him your score. And I was like, hey bro, I beat the game. So
yeah, I
he got
believed
he
it too.
yeah,
I
yeah,
believed it too. I was like, dang, already?
I was messing with him though. He
Then
fell
I
for
ended
it.
up beating it before you.
Yeah. Like I said, I just got past, the monster with the worm in his back. So
I just tried that mercenaries mode today. It was pretty fun.
oh yeah, I downloaded that. I ain't tried yet, but I did download it. Ryan said laughing out loud, that's hilarious. So yeah, he fell for it, man. So round two is just starting for me. Mendoza coming out jabbing. I see Tully Swift in the crowd, but no
Ouch.
Wilder.
Mendoza landed a couple good punches.
What's Wilder doing anyway? Yeah, Fundora constantly jabbing.
Mendoza's boxing kind of smart, I guess, or moving. Yeah, boxing smart.
Yeah, throwing some hooks. It's like it's like he's like, I wouldn't say scared to get in the pocket, but he just, I guess he don't want like Fundora to counter him when he comes in. But man, like the way he bruised up, Lubison's face, man, that was bad.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
But Lubin insists that it really wasn't that bad. It was a minor fracture.
But he still got dropped himself in the fight.
He did. Both of them got dropped in that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, so when Mendoza comes in, that's when Fundora tries to counter. But he is fighting from the distance, which is kind of
Very smart.
surprising. Yeah. So I got 50 seconds left in round two.
I have never seen this many jabs from Fundora.
I mean, to me, that's the way he needs to be fighting. Ooh, nice.
It just seems like Mendoza's a little nervous to jump in.
He threw a big shot, but it wasn't really effective, though.
He landed a couple that I saw.
So Ryan Haney says, I give the second to Mendoza.
That's what I was leaning towards.
Yeah, and everybody tuned in. I may have mentioned it to some people already that's tuned in with me, but it's possible that most likely that I will be doing another interview this week. So stay tuned. If everything goes according to plan, I should be doing an interview, next weekend. So stay tuned for that. So if Fundora wins, where do you think he goes from here? Do you think he's ready for like let's say like a Tim Tszyu?
Well, Tim Tszyu is going to be waiting until he gets a shot for Jermell Charlo. I think he could fight a Tim Tszyu. Honestly, I think Fundora's honest. If he beats Mendoza in good fashion, oh, that was a nice shot he landed. But if he beats him in exciting fashion, I think he's still overall ready for really anybody at 154.
So does Maul? I know Maul hasn't fought in 2 years, but does Maul fight at 154? Is Maul, well, Maul's looking big anyway. Like some
No, Maul,
pictures I
Maul,
seen of
Maul
him.
fights at 160.
What's it? Okay,
He
so
fought my grandma. He fought my mechanic, and he fought. I forgot who else he fought.
you said your grandma and your
Yeah.
mechanic.
Yep. My mechanic almost stopped him in like round 8, his
Uh,
last fight.
yeah, we ain't got no news on Jamal, man. Like they saying Jamal should be returning in June, and
They say he was returning in February. Then they say he's returning in June, and there's still nothing.
yeah, no opponent or nothing, man. So I don't know, man. So both Charlo brothers are pretty much inactive for this year. I mean, I know it's still April. It's still April. It's still pretty early,
Oh,
but yeah, they're
sorry.
saying no, you good, bro. But they're saying that that Charlo. What I'm hearing is that Charlo injury isn't healing like it should be, and that the fight is probably going to happen like late summer or fall or something like that.
It should honestly, that fight should hopefully should be at the end of the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see it this summer. Looks like Fundora's pouring it on. Like he's landing a lot of punches. So
He's landing a lot of uppercuts.
yeah, and he's fighting now. He's fighting in the pocket, but he's throwing more. I guess fighting in the pocket suits him better because that's when he's actually more busier. Mendoza try to jump around him. He's moving to the side, but he's not really. He just kind of in defensive mode.
Mhm.
Both guys in the clinch, but constantly trading. Yeah, he's just throwing like one shot and
Fundora
just
throws his
moving.
punches really well for having long arms and on the inside.
Yeah. So let me get in these comments. Ryan Haney said that's what's up, man. Looking forward to it. Appreciate it. Scott 70 says Zoo is taking an intern fight in Australia. You hear about that, Chris?
No, I haven't heard anything about that. But I think if he can't get the Charlo fight, I think he should stay active.
True. Like,
So he can't be like normal PBC fighters where they fight zero
mhm.
times a year, once a year.
Yeah, and he
The,
like,
the, the average, I think the average PBC fighter fights less than once a year, to be honest.
yeah, that like I said, man, Al Heyman just got to get more slots, man. He needs more networks.
It's just a shame that Benavidez is gonna lose a lot of his career just because he signed a PBC.
Hmm. Yeah, I would like to see him fight Andre next, but Morel fights on Tank's undercard, I believe, as the co-main event. So if Morel if he looks good and he wants Benavidez next, I say make it happen because I haven't heard Andre say anything since Benavidez won over
So
Caleb Plant, and
so
Andre's been silent.
so word is Benavidez is supposed to fight Andrade, Morel Jr. and Charlo as his next 3 fights, supposedly. And if
Okay.
he does that, he would have a better run than Canelo, even though he doesn't have the belts. At least in my opinion, he would have had a better 168 run because Caleb Plant is Canelo's best opponent at 168,
Mm.
and Benavidez would be, I guess, equal to that because he fought Plant as well.
Yeah, do you feel that since Benavidez didn't stop playing, do you feel that Canelo had a better victory?
Um, I guess if you stop someone, you have the better victory. But I think Plant landed more punches on Canelo. Benavidez took way less punches than Canelo did. So I think Benavidez, I guess, took less punches. Well, the thing is that Canelo had to take more risk trying to go on the inside. Benavidez has more reach and height than Plant, so he it was less risky for him to go on the inside.
Okay.
But I would say overall, probably Canelo win was a little better, but I think Benavidez took less punishment and hurt Plant way more times. I think Kenny Bayless had a lot to do with him not getting the stoppage.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset, with the refereeing by Kenny Bayless, man. A lot of people were displeased with
He
that.
would stop the action even if it wasn't in a clinch. That's what would make me upset. The holding wasn't like that big of a deal. Benavidez was still picking him off when he was holding, but he would break it when Benavidez was letting off combinations.
Mm.
That was like atrocious work from Kenny Bayless. I would say one of his worst.
Kenny Bayless is one of those judges that's always in Floyd's pocket, in my opinion.
So yeah, so he helps the fighters that like to hold a lot. He helps them out a lot.
Mm. Yeah, when
Which
Floyd had all these exhibitions, Kenny Bayless was his referee.
Kenny Bayless is his man,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna go as far as he was in Plant's pocket or or he was getting extra money from Plant, but he definitely was not. Plant would be doing all the fouls, but then he would warn Benavidez. So I don't know if it was intentional. I don't want to say come out here and say it was intentional, but from the outside, it looked like he was helping Plant a lot, helping him survive, which most people agree on that.
Mm. Yeah, everybody
I,
was upset, man.
I,
Everybody.
I'd say if it wasn't for Bayless, he would have stopped Plant in round 8.
Well, he was landing bombs from round 10, 11, and 12, man. He was landing bombs in
The,
those rounds, man.
the first round that he was landing a bunch of bombs was round 8. He actually really hurt Plant in round 8, and then that's when Kenny Bayless started stopping the fight, taking forever to resume the action.
Mm. Yeah, let me get these comments real quick. Ryan Hanley says, "Why don't the Charlo brothers fight each other?"
Now they promised their mom they would never do that.
Right? Yeah. Ryan Hanley third to the Giant. Scott 70. Yep, Ryan. I gave him that round also. Okay. Ryan Hanley fourth round to Fundora, and Scott says thumbs up. Yeah, so we're in round 5. I got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Both guys in the clinch, just throwing punches. But yeah, since you was in the building, man, like tell everybody, like, how your experience was at the fight.
Dude, that was amazing. When I went to the Benavidez Plant fight live, I sat up fairly close, had decent tickets. That was definitely something else watching that live. The energy, I don't know, everyone's screaming, dude. I don't know, it was just super amazing and a little frustrating at the same time seeing what Kenny Bayless was doing. But besides that, I had an overall really awesome time. Really convenient that all you had to do was walk downstairs and then you were at the fight from your hotel room. So that was cool.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah.
I saw a lot of famous boxers there, or not famous boxers, but I saw a lot of boxers there. I saw Subriel Matias, Brandon Figueroa, Gabriel Flores Jr.
Okay.
I took a picture with Cody Crowley. I ran into him in the elevator.
That's what's up, man. He had some bad eyes, man. His eyes
Yeah.
were messed up, and yeah, I say he looked like Conor McGregor a little bit, man.
Yeah, a little. Oh damn, Mendoza's getting hit with a lot of
Yeah,
shots, man.
yeah, and he's bleeding too. Oh yeah, Fundora's throwing uppercuts, hooks, so he's landing bombs on this round. Yeah, Mendoza looks hurt, and he's just leaning down, holding on Fundora. Yeah, so Fundora, his style is just to fight in the pocket, man. Like that's where he gets all his work in.
Mendoza's getting marked up a little bit.
Yep. So definitely around for Fundora.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Ryan Hanley said
Uh,
he said that's what's up. That would be a fun fight to see live. And Scott says that's awesome, Chris. I'm jealous, laughing out loud. Yeah. What were you saying?
oh, the fight. Mendoza got tagged a bunch. What do you call it?
He said that round the Fundora for sure.
Boom.
Well, you said I know you said you saw Matias, man. Like I said, I wish I got a picture with Matias because, like I said, when I left the Gary Russell and Mark Messiah fight, he was right in the hallway, getting pictures with people. So I could
I
have
saw.
definitely got a picture with him as I was walking out.
Nobody was recognizing these boxers, and then I actually said hello to Brandon Figueroa and Gabriel Flores. I was the
Okay.
only one that recognized him when he walked by.
Yeah. Like,
Everyone else
the
just showed.
biggest
Most people,
fan in the building, man.
yeah, most people who showed up literally said, "Oh, there's a fight in this building. All right, I'm gonna just show up." That's what literally what most of the crowd was, dude.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Fondora's height and his reach is just too much for Mendoza. Now shout out to Ryan Hanley, man. Ryan Hanley went to a fight yesterday, and I don't know if it was Seattle, Washington, or was it like Tacoma, Washington. But Ryan Hanley was in the building, for a fight. So who shout out to him. Do you
yeah.
think that Fundora has like legit power to be at this weight class?
I think he's got medium to good power. I don't think he has like crazy power, but
Right.
he's definitely has enough. He was hitting Ocampo clean over and over and over again, but he didn't stop Ocampo.
But I think those scorecards were a little too wide. I think Ocampo gave him a real good fight.
But here's the thing: Ocampo's punches had nothing behind them. That was the difference to me.
Mm.
They were gonna stop the fight. The referee was literally telling him, "Sit on your punches, or I'm gonna stop the fight."
Mm. And Ocampo was on like a crazy winning streak too. After he lost to Errol Spence, he was on a crazy winning streak. So I expected it to be a good fight, and it lived up to it to me. But like I said, I just didn't agree with those scorecards.
Well, uh-oh. Fundora needs to push off and land an uppercut, man.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
he's just landing all these uppercuts, dude.
once he gets in that, once he start fighting in the pocket, man, he gets in his zone. Yeah. But that Tim Zoo, the uppercuts he landed on Tony Harrison, man, I felt bad.
Yeah, that was
That was brutal, man.
that referee should have stopped the fight a little sooner than letting Tony Harrison take all those punches.
Mm. So Ron Haney says, and
Excuse me.
Tacoma at the casino. So that's where he was at, and he said it was 7 fights on the card. Okay. Yeah, dang. Landed big uppercut, had spit flying out of him. So everybody tuned in. Next weekend is Joe Joyce versus Big Bang Zane. But I'll miss the fight though. I won't be able to cover that one. I think that fight's gonna be on the zone, right? Let's see. Scott 70 says those girls screaming in the crowd like a Terrence Crawford fight chased my head. Ooh! Oh no!
No!
Oh my God! Fundora's down, yo. I think it might be over.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
I went up to get water, and then I literally saw that happen.
Wow. Brian Mendoza banging the mat. Wow. That was a big punch, though. But Fundora was talking to the ref. Like he was okay. So he's still down. Wow. Ryan Haley says, wow, yeah, wow.
Oh, dude, that makes me sad, dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad, but yeah,
bro, dude, my hands are shaking right now, dude. Fuck, dude. Oh shoot, I didn't say that.
People are touching me right now, saying, "Oh my God, that's the same thing I said." Everybody tuned in. I did not expect this fight to end this way. I was actually going for Fundora, but like I said, if he was fighting in the pocket, I was going to go for the distance. But if he's going to use his reach and his height, I was going to say a knockout, like a mid-round
I didn't like
knockout.
the odds. How what?
Yeah, everybody was just going for Fundora, man, because the height and stuff. So
I didn't. I think Fundora made a conscious decision not to get up.
Well, he was talking to the ref like he was okay. So, but he didn't seem like he was hurt. It kind of reminded me like when Floyd dropped Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz, like he was literally like laughing at the ref, but he never got up. So I don't know, man.
Let me
Ryan
see.
Haley says, "I thought Fundora was going to stop him." Me too. So Brian Mendoza is now stopped. He stopped. What's the guy he stopped last? Rosario, and now he stopped Fundora. So that's two stoppages back to back. So Brian Mendoza's on a nice little run. That was a big hook. Well, the second punch is what put him down. It's like he leaned forward, took a couple steps back.
He should have taken a knee right away.
Yeah, he should have took a knee. Yeah,
he stood there too long.
Yeah, that was a little odd on his part though. Like, I mean, he could have been dazed at the same time. You know what I mean? He probably knew where he was at, and it was like he was trying to sit down or something. And then when Mendoza landed the next punch, that's the punch that put him down. Ooh, had the sweat flying out of him. So he looked like he's about to go down. They showing the replay. Bam! Oh, that was a clean punch. It was definitely the second punch, y'all. And he fell hard. Wow. Ryan Haney, three clean punches he took. Fat Shop, there's 3 of them.
Dude, Mendoza was really smart, dude. He literally blocked the uppercut and then countered him.
Yep. So Fundora was throwing an uppercut. Mendoza landed like a big left hook, followed it with another hook, Yeah, three. Like Ryan said, three piece punch combination, man.
Dude, Mendoza was in danger of losing this fight,
Mm. His nose is bloody.
and then he came,
Yeah,
and then he came out on
right.
top.
Yeah,
Wow, dude, I'm happy for him. But
yeah. Me.
that was a dangerous knockout
Mm.
for Fundora though.
Facts. I was watching All Access, earlier, All Access Part 2 with Tank and Ryan Garcia, and it kind of reminded me, the Luke Campbell fight. Ryan Garcia, he took a big shot, but he came back strong.
Fundora did a big no, throw an uppercut from that far out. If he was gonna do that, he should have been far back. Not so close where Mendoza could counter.
Mm,
See that coming.
mm. It,
Yeah,
it kind
okay,
of reminds me
I,
of
I didn't think Mendoza was gonna win, but I didn't
mm,
think the odds should have been that far apart.
mm, yeah.
They all
It,
said the same thing. I wanna thank whatever Tagoba's Jr. or whatever his name is, and then Al Heyman.
mm. Did you ever see the knockout of what's the guy's name? He knocked out Paul Williams with like a clean hook, and Paul Williams fell face down. Um,
Oh, you're talking about Sergio Martinez when
yeah,
he knocked
yeah.
it. Oh, that shit was that was kind
Because
of funny.
yeah, Paul Williams was so tall. Like he was tall like Fundora, and he just got clipped and fell face down, man. And like these guys are getting, these catching these big shots from these shorter fighters, man. What do you think Fundora's mistake was in this fight? You
Uh,
said just
throwing
throwing that throwing
throwing
that uppercut,
throwing the uppercut too far back. He
but
was
do
he, wa-
you,
he was a little buzzed from that headshot. Uh,
do you think he was in too close?
yeah,
Hmm.
watch this. He blocked the uppercut.
Well, so what you think? All right, yeah, they're showing the replay now. What you think? I mean, I don't know what he's saying because I'm tuned in, but what do you think he goes from here in Mendoza? But these back-to-back stoppages. Yeah, bam. That second shot, to me, that second shot done it, man. And then while he was going down, landed another shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
And
big one too.
yeah. And he felt hard too, man. Scott 70 says brutal KO. Yeah, he felt hard. Ryan Haney says, I agree. The second shot got him. Facts.
I'm just happy Fundora's not he's all right. He's up.
Yeah. He's in good spirits, talking to Sam Watson. So he's a good spirits.
I think I seen him at the fight.
Fundora. Yeah, I'm wondering where both guys go from here.
I think Fundora can bounce back.
Yeah,
As long
yeah.
as he didn't take any serious damage, I think he can bounce back.
Mm.
I assume. Oh, he's Mexican? I thought he had a Cuban flag on him.
Which one? Mendoza?
I've never seen someone so happy after getting knocked out.
Yeah, he's in good spirits, man. Uh, he's probably just been like this on camera, but once he gets back to the dressing room, man, he might fall out crying or something, man. Yeah, so they're showing the replay again. Yeah, both of them threw a punch at the same time, but Mendoza just landed. He landed first, and it was a big shot. Followed up with a nice two piece. Mm.
Say that again.
I,
Sorry.
now that I'm saying it just showed the replay, and I was just showing, they both threw a punch at the same time, but
Oh yeah,
Mendoza landed first.
first.
And the way he fell too, I think the fall did some damage too. Not just the punches, but the fall,
Yeah.
the way he fell straight back on his back like that, I think that did some damage as well. Uh, Ryan Hanley says Fundora was done, man. He was talking to the ref, but he wasn't trying to get up. That's the same thing I said. I think he knew where he was at. That he just, yeah. I think he was just hurt,
Eh,
and then just, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's gonna
man,
cry. He's gonna cry in the car.
it's hard to see someone so nice lose like that, man.
And Ryan,
Uh,
I don't know if Ryan, I don't know if you're getting that from Friday, but yeah, he said he gonna cry in the car. I don't know if you're trying to say what Smokey was talking about, Red.
you're gonna not that what someone said when I was reading comments on Instagram about Lomachenko. This is your king. This is your guy. He's in the locker room right now, crying with no belts. And I guess this is
Oh, who you got for Loma and for Devin Haney though? I got Devin Haney, man.
I think Devin Haney, but I think it should be a close fight. I mean, I like Loma. I like him as a person. I hope he wins, but I don't have like a strong person. Like I'm not like a super fan of either guy, uh,
I think
but
I
I
think
hope
Loma's on the decline. To be honest, man, I think he's
yeah,
on the
it
decline.
seems from his last fight a little bit, yeah. But man, poor Fundora, man.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
I really like Fundora, and I hate to see that happen.
yeah,
Fundora was winning almost landing double the punches.
yeah. And then you see Ugas is walking with Mendoza, so
I hope they check Fundora, check everything's all right, man.
yeah, yeah, for
That
sure.
that fall was pretty hard.
Yeah, for sure. Man. So hopefully, he's a good health, and like you said, we always say, live to fight another day, man. We don't want no fighters, getting
I'm
brain
glad he didn't.
damage.
I'm glad he didn't get up because I didn't. No need for more damage.
Yeah,
But I feel like if he had took the knee from the initial punch, he might have been able to come back.
yeah. So, what did
Uh,
he won the interim title? Is
yeah,
that what he won?
yes, the
Okay,
interim.
okay. So he leaves the arena with a belt. So
So I see both of them taking. So taking a fight. I see Mendoza taking a fight to defend his belt. Then I see Fundora taking a fight to come back, and then maybe a rematch.
yeah, that's what I was going to say too. I was going to say maybe a rematch, but what you think about Brian Mendoza maybe versus Tim Tszyu now?
That would be a good fight, man. Mendoza's a good fighter, man.
Yeah, so he got, like I said, man, he's got two back-to-back stoppages now. So yeah, Ryan said, yeah, he got it for Friday, laughing out loud. And Scott says, long we build for Fundora from here, but he's still young, fats. And Fundora's sister in the crowd, she looked shocked.
I know, poor.
Yeah.
She's actually pretty good.
Yeah, she's a fighter. Yeah, she's a fighter. For those of you who don't know, yeah, Fundora's sister's a fighter. So yeah, so who
Uh,
you got? Who you got next weekend, man? Well, Big Bang and Joe Joyce.
I'm going for Big Bang, but I don't know how he could. I'm not gonna say he can't win the fight. It's just really hard to see.
Hmm.
Is he gasses out after 6, 7 rounds?
Yeah, but Joe Joyce is the mummy, man. It's like he's like the only fighter that really fights in slow motion, man.
I'm really down from that. I'm a big Fundora fan, man.
Yeah, yeah. Like boxing can get us fans emotional, man. Like
Yeah, dude. Like
yeah,
when Anthony Durrell got knocked out by Caleb Plant, bro, that kind of hurt me a little bit.
yeah.
And then Fundora, man. I just wish he didn't hit the canvas so hard. Like if he
Yeah,
lost, he lost. I just wish he didn't like hit the back of his head so hard.
yeah,
Besides that, I think Fundora still has a lot more opportunity, some decent paydays and stuff. Man, just the way he felt bothered me so much. Like it scared me a lot.
yeah,
Like for me, when a boxer falls like that, bro, that
mm,
it always makes me feel bad.
yeah, yeah. That
But
was a hard fall, man. Yeah, some fall, face down, some fall, flat on the back. Yeah, so but yeah, I agree, man. That was a hard fall.
I think he was like telling the referee, "I'm good, but I'm not
Mm,
getting up."
right. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think Here's the thing: is like he got the stanky leg so bad that he couldn't even take a knee.
mm. Yeah. Like because he got hit and he like it was like he was confused and he took a step back and then
I
when
I
Mendoza
think I
follow
th-
up.
I got
Mm,
I got upset for all three fights. I thought Olivo won the first fight against Nunes, and then I thought Brandon Lee lost that his. I thought Pedro Campa won the second fight, and then Fundora got upset. Man, this this, this was a kind of a bad night for me, man.
yeah, and I was talking with Ryan earlier, and he said the same thing, man. He said the first fight the guy got robbed.
Yeah, I thought first one was a kind of a clearer robbery than the second one, but I think you can make a case that Brandon Lee lost that second fight, man.
Hmm.
And then Fundora got upset, man. Dude,
Yeah, yeah, crazy night, man. Like I said, man, on ESPN, everyone, all the fights ended in stoppage. They just showing the replay again, man. Man, that was bad, real bad. It was like you
I-
can see it was like the ring shook. Man,
man,
Ooh,
this breaks my heart a lot because
yeah,
dude, Fundora's a good kid, dude. Like he's like
yeah.
if I follow this, dude, he's like a nice person.
But hey, man, let's be real. Like what we was talking about earlier, man. When I said when he was walking in the arena, man, he seemed off. When
Who?
a fight, Fundora when he was walking in the arena, when they showed
I
it, and he
I
looked
didn't.
off, man. Like when you see the fighters walking in, they're excited, they're smiling at the camera, they're giving handshakes to people. You can tell they're in good spirits. Like Fundora just looked like he was hurting, like he was tired, like he didn't seem like he was like his heart was in this fight tonight. I don't
No,
know, man. I don't
no,
know if it
no.
was
I thought it was just kind of strange him walking by himself, but no, I didn't see nothing off about him, and
right.
I was waiting for his voice to break about losing, but he really didn't. Like
Yeah,
he didn't. He. I mean, obviously it sucks to lose, but I'm just happy he wasn't like you know
yeah, he
breaking down so
right,
bad.
right, right, or crying or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Like you said, he was smiling, so he's in good spirits. And I mean, like I said, man,
He
yeah,
got caught. He got caught with a. He did not have to get caught with that shot, man. He threw an uppercut from way back. He threw an
like I said,
uppercut from.
it reminded me of Paul Williams a little bit, man. Let me get these comments.
Uh,
Ryan Haney says I don't like Joe
I'm going for
Joyce.
Big Bang Zang all the way, man.
Okay. Ryan Haney says he can't get into his
Bro,
fights.
he fights like he's in slow motion, dude. That's why I
Uh,
think maybe Big Bang has a chance to catch him in between the shots he just throws in slow motion.
and like when I was looking at the the statistics and everything, Big Bang Zhang is actually like the same height, if I'm not mistaken. They're about the same height. For
No,
some reason, I thought Zhang was shorter, a lot shorter, but they're
no,
about the same height.
he's pretty big. He's pretty big.
Okay.
But Zhang has a good chance to catch him in between his slow ass shots.
All right.
Freaking Joe Joyce, literally, like if you put your video in slow motion, bro, that looks like how he fights in normal, dude. It's
Yeah,
it's 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 that crazy how slow he is.
Yeah, but his
That's a,
power is like his
it, it,
power is serious, man.
his power is there, and he could take a shot. So
Yeah, he's a big guy, man. So that's why they call him the Juggernaut.
I'm just, damn, dude, I'm so down about this Fundora loss, man.
Yeah, yeah.
This kind of ruined my night, kind of.
Uh,
I have
man,
some favorites, and Fundora was one of them.
man. Yeah, let me get these comments. Scott70 says George versus Zhang, another fight where the odds are way too wide. I expect George to win, but it won't be a walk in the park. Okay.
I hope Zhang wins, but Joe Joyce is the favorite for a reason. So, but like this fight, I didn't like the odds. The odds were too much, and I kind of think so too. Hanley, or Mr. Ryan, I thought he lost to Lee. I thought it was like a 96-94 type of loss.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Look what Ryan Hanley said. Man. You already beat the game, right?
Bro, it's like 1 in the morning, bro, and I already took melatonin, dude. I'll
Yeah.
play some after the gym tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get on it, man. Like after we close this out, I'm gonna get on it, man.
Play my second playthrough on hardcore with on new game plus mode.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, man.
yeah,
Yeah, man. I get we all emotional, man. But
dude, I'm
yeah,
trying so hard not to be upset right now, man. I'm a, I don't know if he's gonna read it, but I'm gonna message him. I hope he's all right, man.
yeah,
I'm still a Fundora fan.
yeah.
I ain't gonna I ain't like if Kalnaki or Kovnatsky, if he fights, bro, I'm still tuning in. I'm still a fan of him. I don't care how
Mhm.
many times he loses.
Right.
Um,
Yes,
dang.
sir. Look what he said. He said that's way too hard. Yeah. Talk about the difficulty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What do you think? Big Baby Anderson goes from here because they said he got like a third round stoppage. Do you think? Do you think he can? Like
I
he's
think
fighting on top range. So what you think about like him and Effie a jobber or something like that? Or
I think he could win that fight.
yeah.
He just can't like leave himself open just because he knows he can take it. Like
Mm,
he can't be doing that.
yeah.
Um, uh, or like he'll hurt him and then throw every single punch that he possibly can and tire himself out and leave himself open.
Right. Yeah. So I'm looking.
I think even if he hurts his opponent bad, then obviously jump on him. But if he hurts him, but the guy's like not completely, oh gosh, it's not completely out. He shouldn't just throw every single punch and gas himself out, and then
Mm,
just get caught with a bunch of stupid punches.
right. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward, to his next move, Big Baby. Like I said, Keyshawn, everybody said Keyshawn Davis looked good. So, I would love for Keyshawn Davis, to bring a fight, to Virginia. I would definitely, take a drive out to Virginia, to see Keyshawn Davis fight, if he does bring a big fight to his hometown. So I'm looking forward, if that happens.
I almost bought tickets for Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis up until I saw the $3,000 price tag for the same
Yeah.
seats that I got for Benavides for $500.
So the tickets are real expensive for the Tank and my fight.
Yeah, so they sold out within a day or two, and then now they're being resold for like 50 grand. So
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I kept hearing different things about that. I was hearing the fight was sold out, and then it was like that's just rumors or something like that. So,
it was sold out, but a lot of the tickets were bought by people who were planning to resell, not really actually attend the fight. So
oh,
uh so so it's sold out as in the first round of tickets were bought, but then a lot of people are gonna just try to sell it to people who want to go to the fight and are willing to pay a boatload of money. Um, I had the opportunity to get the tickets. I was on time and I was able to get decent seats, but man, this 3 grand, I can't really justify that right now. So
yeah,
that's it's kind of crazy for one fight, dude. For one fight, and after the few hours that you're after the fight, you're gonna be like, dang, I really just spent 3 grand.
yeah, yeah. You just went to a big fight, man. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Let me get these
I
comments.
wanted to go back to back.
Yeah. Ryan said, I saw some tickets for 60,000. Uh,
Man,
Scott 70 says, thanks for the commentary, fellas. Lunchtime here, and I haven't even had breakfast yet. Catch you on the next one, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you,
Uh,
thank you for tuning in. Scott, Scott 70's all the way in Thailand, man. So salute to Scott 70, man. Appreciate it.
you have a good rest of your afternoon, I guess. And oh yeah, yeah, afternoon. You have a good afternoon, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Brian Mendoza's really good. I I thought he was gonna be the slight underdog. I rated Mendoza highly before going into this fight because after what he did to what's his name, Rosario, and I saw he had some close contested fights with high end fighters, and
Mhm.
has a decent run going. I rated him highly. Um, I just didn't want him to win because Fundora's one of my favorite fighters, but
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
what happened has happened, and I hope Mendoza can get some good paydays while he's interim champion,
yeah,
and hopefully if he rematches Fundora, Fundora wins.
yeah. I think a rematch. Yeah, I think a rematch would be good too.
I,
But
I think I, I think both guys need to fight somebody to
mm,
just a bit stay busy fight,
right.
and then get a rematch going
Yeah, I
for
agree
more
with
for
that.
more money each guy.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, for sure. And Brian Mendoza, he was actually the very first live coverage fight that I covered because your Bolsonaro versus David Morrell was the main event, and Brian Mendoza and Rosario was the co-main event. That was the first time that I did a live coverage. So I actually did the Brian Mendoza and Rosario fight, and then I did the Morrell your Bolsonaro fight. So that was two fights that I stayed on for. So that live coverage is probably about an hour and a half. So that was the first one I did, and it was a long one for sure.
Man, I see all the
Mhm.
news stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So man, we like I said, next Saturday is Joe Joyce versus Zhang. I will miss it. I'm kind of mad, but I did miss Zhang and Herkovich too. So this will be a second time I miss Zhang fighting.
The dad, so Fundora's dad in the corner was like, "We lost, no excuses, we lost," and that's it.
Okay. And then of course, on the 22nd we got Ryan and Tank. And I'm hearing far as Virgil Ortiz, since that fight is off with staying honest, I'm hearing William Zapata, is how you say his name?
William Cepeda,
Cepeda, okay, they're
he's
saying
the
he's
main
gonna
event.
be yeah, that's what I'm reading. So I mean it's still gonna happen in Texas, it's still gonna happen at the same venue. It's just that Virgil Ortiz is off now. But like you said, like a lot of people are saying the same thing, man. They're saying that they're just thinking that Virgil Ortiz can't make weight or something. Because this is the second time that he's pulled
Well,
out of a
here's
fight
the thing is
saying that
that
illness.
he's saying his fights were postponed, and he always kept training and kept training and kept training, and that's what caused that disease. That disease happens, I think, in people who overtrain.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't even know what the disease
Uh,
was.
it
I
was
mean,
like
I saw it.
rambiosis or something like
No.
that, and it's
Okay.
like a muscle disease or something.
So you can't get that from overtraining. Hmm.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Wow. So yeah, maybe
Overtraining or
that's
training too long. Because I'm sure, because what happens is probably he gets into camps and the fights get canceled, and so he has to maintain shape until he gets a call for a fight. And so when you maintain shape for that long, it takes a toll on your body.
but it just seems odd though because he's real young. He's only like 23, 24 or something like that. So I guess you would think a guy that young shouldn't be having these kind of issues, but I don't know.
He's like a hard worker, so like he doesn't know when to stop. I
Gotcha.
think
Yeah. Do you know anything about his amateur career?
he was like 150 and like 15 or something like that.
So pretty big amateur,
Mhm.
amateur career then too. So okay,
I Last time I saw his amateur record was probably like 4 years ago. That's just like off the top of my head.
okay, yeah. Well, I'm still looking for. I mean, that to me that was a blockbuster fight. Virgil Ortiz and Stanionis, and we were supposed to have Tyson Fury versus Usyk both on April 29th, and neither one of those fights are happening. So that's a letdown. For the end of April, man.
But then Cepeda's, I think, is still someone to watch. So he's
Mm,
really good.
mm,
Do I think he can beat the top lightweights? I don't know, but he's super entertaining, and he can beat people just below that level.
mm. And I'm also reading Progress is a free agent now, so looking forward to see what his next move is.
Him versus Subriel Matias would be nice.
Progress and Matias,
Yeah.
who you got in that one?
Pro Gray, but either guy could win that fight.
You think he can handle Matias' power?
Here's the thing: he got caught a lot and got hurt a couple times by Jose. Was it Jose Cepeda? Yeah, Jose Cepeda. Yeah,
Okay.
and he got hurt a little bit in that fight. He got caught a couple times. He was really marked up after that fight. I mean, Cepeda's a hard hitter, but I think Matias is even more of a hard hitter.
Was that his
Um,
last one?
yeah,
See, I didn't catch that one, man. Yeah, I didn't catch that. I think I fell asleep before that fight started. So yeah, and Matias' power is different, man. So that would be a good fight, man. That would be a good fight. So
and
yeah,
I saw nobody was trying to take pictures with Matias. Nobody even knew who he was.
that's kind of sad, man. That's kind of sad. The kind of the fighter he is, the kind of caliber fighter he is, with all that power, man.
Look, when Brandon Figueroa walked in, I was the only one that yelled, "Oh, it's Brandon Figueroa!"
Wow. Yeah, true Boston fan, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So man, we'll close this one out, man.
Yeah,
Almost an hour strong. The fight didn't end the way we expected it to, but like I said, Brian Mendoza, he's the new interim champ, and we're just looking forward to see where both guys go from here. And like you said, man, hopefully they can run it back.
and I just want to hear that Fundora's medically okay, man, because that was a
Yeah,
hard
facts,
fall.
facts,
So,
facts,
I even though he was smiles and stuff, I want him to go get checked out, man.
facts. Yeah, yep.
Um,
Yeah, man. So give us your IG, man. Like I said, man, everybody tune in, man. I'm gonna definitely keep y'all posted about the interview that I'm supposed to be having. If I do do it, of course I'm gonna post it, a couple of days ahead of time. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm supposed to have another interview, man. So let me get this last comment. Ryan Haney says, "I wanted to get picks with some of the older fighters I saw last night, but I didn't want to butter." I'm like that too, man. Like
I'm
sometimes,
like
like
that too.
yeah, man. You're definitely next time in the building for a fight, man. You'll definitely get some pictures, man. I'm
The,
like that too, man.
the only pick I got was with Cody Crowley, but I did say hello to a couple of the fighters. What you call it? But yeah, on my Insta is Chris_G495, and yeah,
Yeah. So definitely, Ryan, if you ain't following Chris, man, definitely give him a follow.
I'll follow you
Uh,
back.
Yeah, and he says a couple of retired pros were there. Yeah, like I said, The only fight I went to this year was Tank, Tank and Hector Garcia. Of course, I got pictures. J Rock, all the Russell brothers, Anthony Peterson. So I had a good time, man. I can't. Like I said, I was looking forward, to going to Virgil Ortiz to stand on this, but I'm glad that I didn't get my tickets because the fight is off now, but it's still William Zepeda is going to be the main event now. So yeah, but you guys know where I'm at, man. I'm on TikTok is the Legend 3347, IG the same, the Legend 3347. I'm on Facebook. It's Todd Finney. You guys, just witnessed the 18th live coverage and watch along on the In This Corner podcast. Man, we out, man. We'll see y'all again soon.
Have a good
Peace.
night.
Right.